All right, everybody, welcome to KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School basketball. I'm here with head coach Chris Silvera. And Chris, 4-7, you're getting down towards the end of the season. You're facing some must-win situations now.
Yeah, every game's a must-win from here on out. We gotta win. We gotta win most of the games. We can only afford to lose 3 of the next 9 left. But there's a lot of winnable games, so it's something we can definitely do. We just got to string a few wins together. We got one the other night. Looking to get one tonight.
What have you been telling your team about that? Have you really stressed the fact that you need some wins?
Yeah, they know. They keep track of it, and they see the other scores around the league, and teams are knocking each other off. There's not really a dominant team. Other, Link Classic was very good.
Right, yeah.
But we can win any night, and they know that, and I tell them that. So that's what we try to do.
Okay, Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Okay.
You. All right, everybody, we'll be back in a few minutes with Gloucester High School basketball.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support KPN Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about KPN, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support KPN Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the KPN area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
The Winthrop Vikings provide the opponent tonight. I'm Phil Nicastro. On the camera tonight is Jim Capillo, as always, and we'll have our national anthem. All right, that's our national anthem. And we'll be having some basketball action in just a couple of minutes. And like I said, the Fishermen come into this game with a 4-win, 7-loss record. And just about every game they have left the rest of this season is a must-win situation for them if they expect to earn a postseason berth. Number 10 for Winthrop, Chris Suvanti. At center with Ryan Gabriel. And we're almost ready for some basketball here tonight. Gloucester versus Winthrop. And we're underway. Winthrop controls the ball. They'll get the first shot on offense. Number 14 with it. Three-pointer right away. No good. Rebound Winthrop. They lay it up and in. Number 21. Tajon McKenzie. Winthrop leads it 2-0. And Winthrop with a full court press early. And what do we have? We get a 10-second violation on Gloucester. Winthrop ball. You got 10 seconds to get the ball over half court, and the Fishermen didn't do it. So Winthrop go right back on the offense. They swing it around. McKenzie, shot, blocked. It's a foul. The foul is on Mark Smith. His first foul, team's first foul, and McKenzie, number 21, will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. And he makes the first one. McKenzie eyes up his second shot. And he nails it. 4-0 Winthrop. And Winthrop in that full court press. I don't think the Fishermen expected that. They get it over half court this time. Gabriel. Back up to Mark Smith. Point guard up high. He drives to the lane, lays it up, and no good. Rebound Winthrop. And here comes McKenzie. Number 21 for Winthrop. Passes it off. Shot. No good. Rebound Mason for Gloucester. He drives to the lane, lays it up. No good. Winthrop rebound. Here comes McKenzie again. They swing it around. They got it up high. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McKenzie throws it up. No good. Rebound Fisherman, Gabriel. And number 11, Mark Smith with it. He brings it up floor. Winthrop leads it 4-0. Nate Young with it, number 12. Over to Gabriel. Back to Oliver. Mason drives to the lane. No good. And so Winthrop comes down with the rebound. So the Fishermen have gone scoreless the first couple minutes here. Shot is up for Winthrop. No good. Rebound Fishermen. Benjamin Oliver. He brings it up court. Over to Mark Smith. Smith. Back over to Oliver. Oliver. Shot. No good. Rebound Winthrop. And here comes McKenzie again, number 21 for Winthrop. He's got all the points in this game so far. Gets it to the middle. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Mason. Nice rebound by Evan Mason. They drive it. Shot. Foul, Winthrop. That was Benjamin Oliver driving to the lane. The foul is on Devin Pulsifer of Winthrop. His first foul, the team's first foul. Oliver's shot is good. So the Fishermen get on the scoreboard with 5:08 left in the first quarter. Benjamin Oliver at the line. He's got one more coming to him. Shot is up, and it is good. It's 4-2 Winthrop. And here come the Vikings. McKenzie. As the Vikings swing it around. They swing it around the perimeter. And it's McKenzie with it. Makes a nice pass. They swing it around beautifully. Shot is up, no good. Nate Young, the rebound. Gives it over to Mason. Mason over to Oliver. Back to Smith. Mark Smith. Mason drives to the lane. And it's no good. Round the rim and out. And what do we got? Got a foul on Ryan Gabriel. That's his first personal. It's a team second personal. It's a non-shooting foul. So 4-2 Winthrop. 4:17 left first quarter. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Oliver. Evan Mason with it, number 4. Back into Gabriel. Nate Young, shot. No good. Rebound, Winthrop. And it's off of Gloucester. Number 32 for Winthrop was on the rebound there, Luigi Spinazzola. Here comes the Vikings. McKenzie, number 21. Spinazzola passes it off. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Mason. And here come the Fishermen. They trail it by 2. And what do we got? We got a reach-in foul. The foul is on Winthrop, number 22, Devin Pulsiver. So the Fishermen have the ball. The non-shooting foul. Team fouls are even at 2. Winthrop leads at 4-2. Mark Smith with the ball. Nate Young, shot is up. No good. Rebound, Winthrop. Number 3, Dave Diaz. McKenzie drives to the lane, got a foul. The foul is on Benjamin Oliver. Brendan Rivera checks into the game for the Fishermen. And traveling on Winthrop, number 10, Chris Sufante. So the Fishermen go on offense. They trail it 4-2. Mason. Over to Oliver. And the Vikings get the rebound. McKenzie, number 21, brings it up the floor. And the Vikings, they swing it around. McKenzie again, number 21. Three-pointer. It's good. And right now, Tayshaun McKenzie for Winthrop has all 7 points for the Vikings. And here come the Fishermen. Rivera over to Mason. He drives, and it's good. Evan Mason lays it up and in. 7-4 Winthrop, 2:20 left in the first quarter. Three-pointer by the Vikings. No good. Rebound, lays it up. It's good, in a foul. The foul is on Evan Mason. Count the basket. So it's 9-4 Winthrop. And with a free throw coming to him. Shot is up. It's good. Ten to 4 Winthrop after the foul. And the Fishermen lose control again. There's a scramble for it on the floor. Possession arrow, Gloucester. So Oliver will inbounds it. Smith, Mark Smith, number 11. Brings it up floor. Passes it over to Rivera. Rivera has it. Back to Smith. Smith up high to Oliver. Oliver shot is good. That's a three-pointer. And that makes it 10-7 with 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Fishermen play good D. Oh, no, they're going to call a foul on Benjamin Oliver. And that looked like a pretty good steal. That's a 15 foul on the Fishermen. That's a non-shooting foul. Nate Young checks in. Benjamin Oliver checks out. Winthrop will inbound the ball. They get it in. McKenzie down low with a nice pass. Number 3, Dave Diaz lays it up and in. 12-7 Winthrop. Here comes Mason for Gloucester. Drives the lane, he lays it up and in, and a foul. The foul, Jonathan Van Delina for Winthrop. Count the basket for Mason. He'll go to the line and shoot one. Try to get the three-point play out of it. So Evan Mason at the line. Try to complete the three-point play. Shot is up. It's good. All right, 12-10. Matthew Smith checks out. James Moniz comes in for Gloucester, and they turn over. Mark Smith has it. He drives to the lane, lays it up, no good, and a foul. Number 4 again, Jonathan Van Delina. That's Van Delina's second foul. Mark Smith goes to the line. He's looking to tie the game up. Shot is up. It's good. 12-11 Winthrop. Pulsiver comes back into the game. Spinazzola comes back into the game. Shot is up, and it is good. And we have a tie game, 12-12, with a little over a minute to play in the first quarter. Tayshaun McKenzie over the number 22, Pulsiver. Spinazzola's out there for Winthrop. Spinazzola, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Evan Mason, nice rebound. Here comes Evan. Nice pass to Nate Young, lays it up, no good. Here come the Vikings. Here comes McKenzie. Nice pass. They lay it up and in. Number 20 for Winthrop. I don't have him on my roster, though. And here comes Mark Smith, number 11, for the Fishermen. Over to Nate Young. Three-pointer. Good. Brandon Rivera. And the Fishermen have a 1-point lead. With 5 seconds left. Winthrop looking for the final shot. Shot is up. No good. All right. After 1 quarter of play, the Fishermen got off to a slow start, but they have a 1-point lead. 15-14. We'll be right back after these messages.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Cape Ann Auto Body and Service Center has served Cape Ann families since 1955. We learned long ago that the best way to keep our customers is to provide skilled and friendly services at reasonable prices. Unlike large or chain repair businesses, each of our customers is a very important part of our business.
Personal is what makes Cape Ann Television so valuable to our community. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so that they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Up to one quarter, the Fishermen lead at 15-14. And number 20 for Winthrop is Vinny Harrison. On the roster, he had number 25. There was a typo error. So now we know who number 20 is for Winthrop. All right, Vikings inbound the ball. 15-14, Gloucester leads it. Start of the second quarter. McKenzie with it. Down low. Number 22 with it. Pulsiver gives it over to McKenzie. McKenzie gets it down low. Shot is no good. Rebound, Mason. Vinny Harrison with the foul. It's a non-shooting foul. So the Fishermen will take over on offense. Mason inbounds it to Mark Smith. 15-14 Gloucester. Smith over the Nate Young. Shot is up. It's good. Three-pointer. James Beniz, and the Fishermen lead it by 4, 18-14. So Winthrop on the offense. Spinazzola swings it over. McKenzie. And the Fishermen get a turnover. Mark Smith in on a low, lays it up and in. And the Fishermen all of a sudden have a 6-point lead. 20-14. And here comes McKenzie again. Spinazzola. And if a turnover again, here comes Mark Smith. Fishman playing good defense there. Evan Mason lays it up and in. And it is 22-14 Gloucester on a nice run. And they take a timeout. We'll be back in a few minutes.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support KPN TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, KPN TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that KPN TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. KPN TV provides so much for Gloucester and KPN. We are a very proud supporter of KPN TV.
To learn more about becoming a KPN TV underwriter, email sponsor@kpntv.org.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Fishermen lead at 22-14. They're on an 8-0 run right now. They take that lead. So Winthrop will inbounds it. Number 3, Dave Diaz. Gives it to McKenzie, and here comes McKenzie, number 21. Inside, shot is up. No good, rebound, Nate Young, and he loses it. And it's Gloucester ball. So Mark Smith will inbound it. Over to Mason, back to Smith. Winthrop in that full court press again. The Fishermen better watch out for the 10-second violation. They get it over the line. Rivera. Nate Young, shot is up, no good, rebound Winthrop, no. And the ball is loose, and Spinazzola takes it, gives it to McKenzie. And he stepped out of bounds, number 14. Alex Dernier had the ball in the corner on the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. James Beniz, number 10. Over to Mason. Mason drives. Lays it up and in. Nice drive. Evan Mason. Fishermen lead at 24-14. They got a 10-point lead. And we got a foul. Offensive foul on Winthrop. Number 10. Chris Sufante with the offensive foul for Winthrop. And so the Fishermen will go right back on the offense with a 10-point lead. 5.5 minutes left, first half. Smith over to Rivera. Nate Young. Over to Evan Mason. Mason, shot, blocked. Jump ball, possession arrow, Winthrop, I believe. Let's see. And who's going to get the ball? The referee hasn't made up his mind yet. Oh, it's Gloucester ball. Okay. Brandon Rivera will inbounds it. Gabriel comes in. You got 6 guys out there, Coach. James Beniz comes off. All right. All right, Mark Smith. Setting the offense. Gives it to Gabriel, back to Smith. Nate Young, and the shot clock violation. So Winthrop will go on the offense. Devin Pultzer checks back in for Winthrop, and Vinnie Harrison checks back in for Winthrop. And here comes McKenzie, number 21. Diaz with it. Pultzer, and it's stolen by Nate Young, but he couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. Be Winthrop basketball. Number 13, Matthew Smith checks back into the game for Gloucester. 24-14, Fishermen lead it with a 10-point lead. Winthrop inbounds it, and what do we got? A foul on Gloucester, I believe. Let's see. On number 23. On Matt Smith. Shot is up for Winthrop, and it's no good. Nice rebound, Evan Mason. And here comes, he's whacked. Foul on Winthrop. Mark Smith drove to the lane, and number 10, Chris Sufante, fouled him pretty good on that one. So Smith go to the line to shoot 2 for the Fishermen. They have a 10-point lead. And it's good. 25-14, Fishermen lead it by 11. He gets one more. 4:47 left, first half. It's good, a 12-point lead for Gloucester. And here comes Winthrop. McKenzie. Spinazzola with the ball. Gets it to the middle to Pulsiver. He hits it. Devin Pulsiver ends a long drought for Winthrop. 26-16, back down to 10 is the lead. Smith over to Gabriel. Back inside the Mason, he lays it up, no good. Rebound Winthrop. Here comes McKenzie. Winthrop looking to cut into that Gloucester lead. McKenzie drives to the lane, lays it up, and it's good. Tajon McKenzie for 2. 26-18, the lead is down to 8. And timeout Gloucester. And we will be right back after these messages.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Sheet Stock.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you're a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Here at the Fitness Zone, we are proud to serve the community that we have been a part of for over 18 years. Here you will find a huge selection of equipment, fitness classes, personal trainers, and a juice bar. We are located at 37 Blackburn Center, right next door to Cape Ann TV. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, and community-based news and sports from Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Fishermen lead it 26-18. Jim Capillo on the camera tonight. I'm Phil Nicastro. Cape Ann TV's coverage of Gloucester High School basketball. And the Fishermen lead it 26-18 with 3:59 left first half. And the Fishermen inbound it. Mark Smith, number 11 for Gloucester. Over to Oliver. Mason, but they lose it. But Matthew Smith gets it over to Mason for 3, and he misses. Rebound, Winthrop. And we got a foul. I believe it's on Winthrop. Number 20, Vinnie Harrison. So Winthrop has 18 fouls. So everything the Fishermen do from now on is a shot, or foul shots. And Ryan Gabriel will go to the line for Gloucester. Pulsiver checks back in for Winthrop. Gabriel at the line for Gloucester, looking to extend the Gloucester lead back to 10. Shot is up. Good. It's a one-on-one situation for Gloucester. So Gabriel gets one more. Fishermen lead it by 9. Shot is up. It's good. 28-18 Fishermen. McKenzie brings it up court for Winthrop. Over to Spinazzola. McKenzie underneath. No good, but gets fouled. Ryan Gabriel gets the foul for Gloucester. And McKenzie will go to the line and shoot 2. 3:36 left first half. Fishermen have a 10-point lead. McKenzie, shot is up. Good. So Brandon Rivera, Nate Young come back into the game. Gabriel comes out. Matthew Smith comes out. Shot is up. It's good. So McKenzie makes it an 8-point game. Fishermen lead at 28-20 with 3.5 minutes left first half. Mark Smith with the ball. Over to Oliver, back to Mason, back to Oliver. Back out to Rivera, 3-pointer. It's good. Brandon Rivera for 3. 31-20, the Fishermen get an 11-point lead. McKenzie underneath, shot, no good. Rebound Mason. He brings it up, drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound Winthrop. McKenzie, he drives to the lane, gets fouled. Mark Smith with the foul. And so McKenzie will go right back to the line. Shot is up. It's good. Shot is up by McKenzie. No good. Rebound Winthrop. McKenzie has it again. Spinazzola. McKenzie with it. Diaz over to McKenzie. Shot clock winding down. Underneath, nice play by Winthrop, and it wouldn't go in for him. Fisherman caught a major break there. Mark Smith with it. Oliver, shot is up. No good. 2:17 remaining in the first half. Winthrop on the offense. Dave Diaz with the ball. McKenzie, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. Fisherman, Brandon Rivera. Mark Smith brings it up floor. Shot. No good. Rebound, Brandon Rivera. Nice play. 3-pointer. It's good. Benjamin Oliver for 3, 34-21. The Fishermen extend their lead. 1:40 remaining in the first half. And out of bounds on Winthrop. The Fishermen will go up back on the offense. James Beniz is back out there. Benjamin Oliver back over to Beniz. Mason for 3. Nails it. 37-21. And what a second quarter the Fishermen are having. And foul on Gloucester, I believe. Let's see. James Benese. That's the 9th team foul for Gloucester. Dave Diaz will go to the line for Winthrop. He'll shoot 2. Shot. No good. It was a one-on-one situation, so we don't get a second. All right. Oliver. Rivera again. Missed this time. Rebound. Brandon Rivera over to Mason. Mason shot. No good. Goes out of bounds. Gloucester ball. 37-21. Gloucester got red hot here in the second quarter. Rivera. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. McKenzie. Nice bound there. And there's a foul on Gloucester. John Rivera. So Taewon McKenzie will go back to the line for Winthrop. They trail at 37-21. Shot is up. No good. And we got a substitute. Number 13. Matthew Smith comes in. Brandon Rivera checks out. Gloucester has 10 fouls, so everything's a 2-shot foul from now on. But there's only 46 seconds left in the first half. Shot is up. It's good by McKenzie. So the Fishermen have a big lead. Oliver with the ball. Benjamin Oliver, number 2. Over to Menez. Mason, three-pointer. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Winthrop. Pulsiver checks back in for Winthrop, number 22. 27 seconds left first half. Fishermen lead at 37-22. Here comes McKenzie for Winthrop. Number 14 with it, Denier, Alex Denier for Winthrop. Back over to McKenzie. McKenzie, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Mason. And here come the Fishermen. And it's stolen. They turn it over. 3 seconds. Looking for the final shot. It's up. No good. All right, at the end of the first half, the Gloucester Fishermen 37, the Winthrop Vikings 22. We'll be back in a few minutes for second half action.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support KPN Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about KPN, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support KPN Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the KPN area.
Join, volunteer, support Local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPAN TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPAN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPAN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPAN TV.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Gloucester High School basketball. Jim Capillo on the camera. I'm Phil Nicastro. The Fishermen lead at 37-22 after a red-hot second quarter of shooting by the Fishermen. Brandon Rivera hit a couple of three-pointers, as did Evan Mason and Nate Smith. The Fishermen will take the ball out to start the second half. Benjamin Oliver, number 2, throws it into Mark Smith. We're on the way. Smith into Nate Young. Over to Oliver. Oliver loses control, gives it to Nate Smith. Mason has it. Mason drives to the lane. He turns it over. And here come the Vikings. Pulsiver, Devin Pulsiver over to McKenzie. McKenzie lays it up. No good. Rebound Winthrop. Pulsiver, shot. No good. Mason the rebound. Here comes Mason. Drives to the lane, lays it up, and it's good. Evan Mason makes it 39-22 Gloucester. So Winthrop has a lot of catching up to do. Underneath. Drive to the lane, it's up, no good. Ryan Gabriel with the rebound. Over to Nate Young. Young, over to Oliver, back to Smith. Inside to Gabriel. Gabriel over to Smith. Drives, lays it up. It's good. Mark Smith. 41-22. The Fishermen have a 19-point lead. McKenzie for Winthrop. Pulsiver over to McKenzie. Into Pulsiver again. He shoots. No good. Foul. I think it's on Ryan Gabriel of Gloucester. That's Gabriel's third personal foul. That's the team's first personal foul for this half. And number 22 for Winthrop will go to the line, Devin Pulsiver. He'll shoot 2. And no good. Winthrop has been ice cold since the start of the second quarter. Rivera comes back in. Gabriel comes back out. Shot is up by Pulsiver. It's no good. Here comes Mason. Drives to the lane. Gets fouled. Number 21 for Winthrop. Tawan McKenzie. Mason to the line for Gloucester, shooting 2. Shot is up. It's good. 42-22. Gloucester has a 20-point lead. It's hard to imagine because the slow start Gloucester got off to in the first quarter. Shot is up. It's good. 21-point lead for the Fishermen. Taywan McKenzie passes it off. Sufante back to McKenzie. McKenzie drives. It's good. So McKenzie ends a long drought for Winthrop. 43-24. Mark Smith into Nate Young. Over to Brandon Rivera. Rivera over to Mason. It's stolen by McKenzie for Winthrop. Lays it up. No good. And Winthrop, it's out of bounds. Will be Gloucester ball. Benjamin Oliver will inbound it over to Mark Smith. Here comes Smith. Makes a pass over to Rivera. To Evan Mason. A long three. Misses. Rebound. Chris Sufante for Winthrop. Three-pointer. No good. It was an air ball. But the ball goes out of bounds off of Gloucester. Off of Rivera. So Winthrop will maintain possession. Pulsiver will inbound it. Pulsiver lays it up. Good, and a foul. So Devin Pulsiver will go to line, shoot one. Matt Smith comes in. Nate Young comes out. The foul was on Rivera. The basket was good. Pulsiver shoots one, and he makes it. So it's 43-27. Fishermen still have a comfortable lead. Mason over to Rivera. And it's back to Rivera. And timeout, Gloucester. All right, we'll take a break.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support Cape Ann TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, Cape Ann TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that Cape Ann TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. Cape Ann TV provides so much for Gloucester and Cape Ann. We are a very proud supporter of Cape Ann TV.
To learn more about becoming a Cape Ann TV underwriter, email sponsor@capeanntv.org.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
We take pride in our ability to anticipate and adapt to the ever-changing terrain of the commercial printing industry. Since our founding in 1922, the Cricket Press, along with our weekly newspaper, the Manchester Cricket, have long valued the importance of local news and information. That is why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can continue to provide community television programming for the Cape Ann area.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, welcome back. Fishermen got a 43-27 lead. Oliver inbounds it to Mark Smith. Oliver over to Matthew Smith. Back to Rivera. Back over to Matt Smith. Rivera shot is up. No good. Rebound, Oliver. Gets it back out to Rivera. Over to Matt Smith. And it's good. Matt Smith. 45-27. Shot is up, and it's good by McKenzie. So Taywan McKenzie for Winthrop is having himself a pretty good game here tonight. Mason for Gloucester goes up, no good. Rebound, Winthrop. Pulsiver with it, number 22, Devin Pulsiver. Shot. It's good, a three-pointer by Pulsiver. So Winthrop in that full-court press. The fishermen break it. Mason over to Rivera. Back out to Oliver, back to Rivera for three. It's no good. And here comes McKenzie for Winthrop. It's good. So Winthrop's cut the lead to 11. And the fishermen getting sloppy, but they break it. Mason with it. Shot, no good. Rebound, Winthrop. Sufante with the rebound. McKenzie, it's good, a three-pointer. And it is now 45-37, and timeout Gloucester. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Daddy, that light's on again. I think we need to go to Extreme Truck and Auto and Cheese John.
When this happens to you, there's no need to go to a dealer, whether you have a foreign or a domestic car. We can take care of that right here at Extreme. We have a complete line of Snap-on diagnostics specifically made for all your vehicle needs. Bumper to bumper, foreign or domestic, we can take care of it all here at Extreme. Here at Extreme, we guarantee all of our work for 1 year.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
When you walk into either of our branches, you'll experience a local bank feel with big bank returns. We are proud to support many community organizations, nonprofits, and events, both financially and by employees volunteering their time. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so that with the help of their volunteers, they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
All right, welcome back. And Winthrop on a little bit of a run here. The score is Gloucester 45, Winthrop 37. And it wasn't too long ago, Gloucester had a 21-point lead. Now it's down to 8. Fisherman got a little sloppy on the offensive end, turned the ball over a couple times. Winthrop got hot. And now they're back in the game. Brandon Rivera with the ball. Over to Oliver. Back over to Smith. Into Rivera, Smith. Back to Mason. And turnover. Vinnie Harrison. And here comes McKenzie. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Gloucester has it. Oliver, over to Mark Smith. Rivera. Back over to Smith. Drives to the lane, foul. The foul is on Vinnie Harrison. My cousin Vinnie. That's the third personal foul on Harrison. Mark Smith goes to the line for Gloucester. It's good. So the Fishermen have a 9-point lead. Smith has one more coming to him. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Gloucester. No, they lose control. And Mark Smith has it. Turnover Winthrop. And what do we got? We got a foul on number 3 for Winthrop. Dave Diaz. That's his first personal foul of the game. Non-shooting foul. Gloucester will inbound the ball. Mark Smith has it. Let's give it. Smith. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. Number 32, Luigi Spinazzola. So Mark Smith will go to the line. He'll get 2 shots. Fishermen have a 9-point lead. Shot is up, and it is no good. So the Fishermen have gone a little bit of a cold stretch themselves here. And Winthrop hanging around a bit. It's a 9-point game. Smith, shot is up. It's good. All right, 10-point game. Fishermen lead it by 10. But some sloppy play in this quarter by Gloucester kept Winthrop in this game. 10-point lead for Gloucester. Shot is up. It's good. Number 22, Devin Pulsiver. It's an 8-point game. Long pass. Nate Young has it for Gloucester. Winthrop gets back defensively. And Smith again over to Mason. Mason drives to the lane. It's good. Nice move by Evan Mason. 49-39. Here comes McKenzie. He drives to the lane. Shot is up, and it's good. So no basket, they're saying. Okay, the foul came before the shot. So the foul was on number 11 for Gloucester, Mark Smith, and Winthrop will inbound it. Okay, a non-shooting foul. All right, McKenzie over to Pulsiver. Pulsiver, shot, no good. Rebound, Fisherman. No, Pulsiver gets it. Shot is up and good. 49-41, 1 minute left, third quarter. Muniz over to Mason. Back into Nate Young. Back over to Oliver. Reverse layup is good. Nice play. Benjamin Oliver. 51-41. The Fishermen had the lead back up to 10 again. Half a minute left, third quarter. McKenzie with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. McKenzie drives. It's good. 13 seconds left. Fishermen looking for the last shot. And it's stolen by Winthrop. But it goes out of bounds with 8 seconds remaining. So Gloucester will inbound the ball, trying to get that last shot of the third quarter. Nate Young over to Mason. He's got time. And we got a foul. Jonathan Van der Linde for Winthrop as the foul, number 4. And Mason will go to the line for Gloucester. He'll shoot 2. And he makes the first one. 9-point lead for Gloucester with just 3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Shot is up. It's good. 10-point lead for Gloucester. Winthrop trying to get that last shot. 2 seconds. Shot is up. No good. All right, at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Gloucester Fishermen 53, the Winthrop Vikings 43. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Ben's Wallpaper and Paint, you will experience a level of service you thought no longer existed. We're proud to deliver the kind of specialized attention that you thought no longer existed and simply won't find in larger chain stores. Whether from our full line of Benjamin Moore paint or custom window treatments, you will find what you need at Ben's Wallpaper and Paint at 6 Railroad Avenue here in Gloucester. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Cape Ann Auto Body and Service Center has served Cape Ann families since 1955. We learned long ago that the best way to keep our customers is to provide skilled and friendly services at reasonable prices. Unlike large or chain repair businesses, each of our customers is a very important part of our business.
Personal is what makes Cape Ann Television so valuable to our community. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable community-based news, sports, and information about Cape Ann, which is so important to us all.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action. Fishermen have a 10-point lead. They had a 21-point lead early in the third, but a little bit of sloppy play. Winthrop got hot, and it's a 10-point game going into the fourth. Pulsiver, number 22 for Winthrop, will inbound it. Devin Pulsiver. And number 21 for Winthrop, McKenzie. He hasn't come off the floor yet. McKenzie, he's with it now. Over to Diaz, down low, goes out of bounds, lost the ball. So a turnover for Winthrop. Mark Smith over to Oliver. Back to Smith. Winthrop in that full court press, and the Fishermen do a good job of breaking it. Mason over to Smith. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Oliver drives to the lane, gives it to Gabriel. Back up high to Mason. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Mason, it's good. What a play, Evan Mason. 55-43, 12-point lead for Gloucester. McKenzie over to Pulsiver. Back over to McKenzie. Back to Diaz. And it's stolen by Evan Mason. What a nice play. Passes to Smith, and they can't get it in. Winthrop ball. Evan Mason went up for the rebound, and it went off his hand, and Winthrop will take control. So it's a 12-point lead for Gloucester, but Winthrop hangs around. Gloucester had a chance to bury him earlier in the third, but they couldn't do it. All right, McKenzie over the Pulsiver. Spinazzola. McKenzie for three. It's good. Taewon McKenzie, he's personally keeping it. And a turnover for Gloucester. It's a 9-point game, and Winthrop has possession of the ball. So Pulsiver, number 22, will inbound it. Three-pointer. It's good. Number 14, Alex Denier. And folks, it's a 6-point game. So the Fishermen a little cold in the second half. And we got a foul on Gloucester on Ryan Gabriel, and the Vikings will go back on offense. They only trail it by 6. So here comes McKenzie. He's been a one-man show tonight for Winthrop. Spinazzola, and it's a turnover. Winthrop. Nate Young with it. Mark Smith goes out of bounds. Gloucester ball. Winthrop continues to hang around. Fishermen have the ball. Just under 6 minutes left in the game. Mark Smith drives to the lane. It's good. 57-49 Gloucester. 8-point Gloucester lead. McKenzie over to Spinazzola. Pulsiver. Pulsiver drives to the lane. Passes it over to Harrison. He lays it up and in. Vinnie Harrison with 2 points. Winthrop in a full court press. Fishermen break it. Smith. Cross court pass to Rivera. Rivera over to Smith. Rivera. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Air ball. And it's Winthrop ball. So Nate Young comes out. And Spinazzola over to Pulsiver. Lays it up. No good. Rebound. Evan Mason. And it should be Gloucester ball. Yep. 57-51. It's a 6-point lead for Gloucester. So Benji Oliver inbounds it to Mason. There's that full court press for Winthrop. The Fishermen having a hard time with that tonight. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Gloucester. Rivera. No good. Goes out of bounds. Gloucester ball. 4.5 minutes left in the game. Rivera inbounds it to Mason. Mason's shot is up. No good. And we got a foul on Brandon Rivera. That's his third. So trailing by 6, Winthrop will go on the offense. And here comes McKenzie. Over to Pulsiver. Gets it into Sufante. Shot is up by Sufante. It's good. And that's a three-pointer. And folks, it's a three-point game. Timeout Gloucester. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
Here at the Fitness Zone, we are proud to serve the community that we have been a part of for over 18 years. Here you will find a huge selection of equipment, fitness classes, personal trainers, and a juice bar. We are located at 37 Blackburn Center, right next door to Cape Ann TV. Community is the key. That's why we support Cape Ann Television, so they can deliver valuable, local, and community-based news and sports from Cape Ann, which is so important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Glover's Floor Covering, for more than 60 years, we have provided our customers with real value in quality carpets, hardwood flooring, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring, and ceramic tile. We're involved in the communities we serve and take great pride in our ability to support Cape Ann Television so that they in turn can deliver valuable community-based programming for Cape Ann.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support Cape Ann TV. Volunteer production opportunities are available in all the towns we serve. Get into local TV. Call the station to find out more.
All right, folks, welcome back. Fishermen lead at 57-54. At one time, Gloucester had a 21-point lead in this game. And they got ice cold. Winthrop got red hot, and now we got a 3-point game. So Oliver inbounds it to Mark Smith. Winthrop in that full court press. Smith breaks it nicely. Over to Rivera, he lays it up and in. 59-54, 5-point Gloucester lead. McKenzie, shot is up, it's good. Taewon McKenzie, 3-point game. Evan Mason gives it back to Smith. Into Rivera. To Smith, shot is up, no good. Rebound, Vikings. And here comes Winthrop, number 22, Pulsiver. Over to McKenzie, back to Pulsiver. McKenzie for 3, it's good. And we have a tie game. Taewon McKenzie. And we get a foul on McKenzie. The score is tied 59-59. And Winthrop has climbed all the way back from a 21-point deficit But the Fishermen are at the line now. Evan Mason will shoot foul shots. It's a one-on-one situation. He makes it. He'll get another one. Fishermen take the lead, 60-59. Gabriel comes back in. Matthew Smith comes back out. And Evan Mason has one more shot. Shot is up. It's good. It's a 2-point lead for Gloucester with 3 minutes left in the game. And here comes McKenzie. They swing it around. Alex Denner with the ball. McKenzie has it. Passes it off. Pultover. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Fisherman. Rivera. Over to Mason. He drives to the lane. Shot is blocked. And here comes Winthrop. Pultover. Shot is up. No good. But we get traveling. Traveling call on Winthrop. All right, Jonathan Van der Linden, number 4 for Winthrop, checks back into the game. And so does number 3, Dave Diaz. And Evan Mason brings it up floor for the Fishermen. Shot, no, blocked. But it was a foul on Spinazzola. And Ryan Gabriel will go to the line. So Gabriel will shoot 2. Shot is up. It's good. So the Fishermen have a 3-point lead with 2:15 left in the game. Give credit to Winthrop for making a good comeback in this game. They were down 21. They could have folded their tents and gone home, but they didn't. Gabriel at the line. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Pultover over to McKenzie. It's a 3-point game. McKenzie with it. Over to Diaz. Diaz up high. Pultover. 3. No good. Rebound. Winthrop. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is good. Pultover. No, I'm sorry. That was Chris Sufante. It's a 1-point game. And Winthrop in that full court press. The Fishermen break it now. Rivera. Evan Mason, he kicks it out of bounds. Turnover, Gloucester, and Winthrop looking to take the lead this trip up the floor. And here come the Vikings. 1:33 left in the game. They trail it by 1. McKenzie with it. Denier over to Pultover. Diaz. And nice play. Back over to the Winthrop. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound. And here come the Fishermen. Mark Smith all alone. Lays it up and in. It's a 3-point game again. And we've got 1 minute left in the game. McKenzie. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Winthrop. And possession arrow, Fishermen. So the Fishermen have a 3-point lead, and they have possession of the ball with 49 seconds. Timeout, Gloucester. And we'll be back in just a few minutes for the conclusion of this game.
We are a full-service florist. We deliver to all of Cape Ann and the North Shore. We also provide wedding flowers, funeral flowers, everything from birth to death, basically. My name is Maria Russell, and I own and work at Russell's Florist in Gloucester. We have been in business in Gloucester for 21 years. We were both born and raised here. Our parents were also born and raised here. Our grandparents were born and raised here, so it seemed a good fit for us. I think it's important to support KPN TV because it provides so much for our community. There's so much programming on there, and usually at any given time you turn the TV on, KPN TV, you'll see somebody you know or recognize something or some event or some musician, all kinds of things. I think that KPN TV has so much to offer our community, whether you're in retail, whether you're in the arts, or whether you own a store on Main Street. KPN TV provides so much for Gloucester and KPN. We are a very proud supporter of KPN TV.
To learn more about becoming a KPN TV underwriter, email sponsor@kpntv.org.
You're watching local programming created by volunteers in your community, underwritten with the generous support of local businesses.
At Scott Energy, we have built our business one customer at a time with a hands-on, personal approach. In the process, we have gained customers in our communities who have come to appreciate our attention to value and quality service. We truly appreciate your business, and in turn have made it our policy to give back to the communities that we serve. That's why we support KPN Television, so that they can deliver valuable, community-based news and information about KPN, which is important to all of us.
Join, volunteer, support local programming for and about Essex, Gloucester, Manchester, and Rockport. Support KPN TV.
Welcome back. Jim Capillo on the camera. I'm Phil Nicastro. The Fishermen have a 3-point lead with 49 seconds remaining in the game. They had possession of the ball. And Oliver inbounds it to Mark Smith. Smith over to Gabriel. Rivera for three. The shot is up. No good. Rebound Winthrop. Spinazzola gives it over to McKenzie. Pulsiver. And possession arrow Winthrop. That was a jump ball. So it's possession arrow Winthrop with 28 seconds left. And we have a timeout. Winthrop will keep it right here this time. Fishermen got off to a slow start in this game early in the first quarter. But then the second quarter they got red hot. They took a big lead. Start of the third quarter they were pretty hot then too. They had a 22-point lead. But then they got a little sloppy. Third quarter belonged to Winthrop, and Winthrop actually had the game tied at one time. But now it's a Gloucester 64-61, a 3-point lead for the Fishermen. And the Fishermen, they're desperate for victories right now if they want to keep their postseason hopes alive. So Winthrop will have possession of the ball. Devin Pulsiver will inbound it. All right, here we go. Pulsiver gets it in. Is it? Get a 3-second violation. All right, Jonathan Van der Linde checks back in for Winthrop. But it's the Fisherman ball, the turnover by Winthrop. And they foul. Okay. So Pultover fouls Smith. So Winthrop is going to have to stop fouling. The Fishermen are going to have to earn this win at the foul line. Mark Smith will take a shot. Shot is up. It's a one-on-one situation. He makes the first one. And I think we had a foul after the basket went in. After the free throw. The referees are discussing it now. And Luigi Spinazzola got the foul. And that's 10 team fouls this half for Winthrop. So no matter what happens now, Gloucester will shoot two shots. But Mark Smith has another one coming to him. All right. So Smith. Shot is up. It's good. All right, it's 66-61 now. The Fishermen have a 5-point lead. But Rivera now will go to the line. And he'll shoot 2 shots because of the foul by Luigi Spinazzola. And now the Fishermen have a chance to bury him. Rivera at the line. 27 seconds left in the game. Shot is up. It's good. The Fishermen now have a 6-point lead. And this is a big shot here for Rivera. Shot is up. It's good. 68-61. Yeah. McKenzie brings it up floor. Clock is 3-pointer. It's good. Tawan McKenzie again. He's personally keeping Winthrop in this game. So a 3-point shot by McKenzie makes it 68-64. Timeout Winthrop. Again, we'll keep it right here. A 4-point lead for Winthrop. For Gloucester. And it does appear they're going to hang on to win this game, and I wish I didn't say that. All right, Gloucester will inbound it. Brandon Rivera gets it into Mark Smith, and we get a foul on Winthrop. And the foul's on number 3, Dave Diaz. So Gloucester will go back to the line, Mark Smith. But Winthrop's fouling the wrong guy. He's got a good free throw shooter at the line, and Mark Smith. Shot is up. It's good. 69-64. It's up. No good. Rebound Winthrop. And do we have a foul? Yeah, on Evan Mason. That's his second of the game. But it's a non-shooting foul. So the Fishermen catch a break there. Here comes McKenzie. He's going to have to heave up a 3, and he does. And no good. Rebound Mason. Under 10 seconds, ball goes out of bounds. Winthrop ball. But there's only 6 seconds left, and I think the Fishermen are going to hang on to win this game tonight. They'll go to 5-7 on the year and keep their state tournament hopes alive. They got a 5-point lead. McKenzie for 3. It's good. It's a 2-point game. And I have to admit, Jim Capello, Taewon McKenzie is one hell of a basketball player. And it's 69-67, with just 3 seconds left in the game, but the Fishermen have possession of the ball, and you could expect a full court press here by Winthrop on this possession. All right, so both teams come out of the timeout. Rivera will inbound it. There's 3.2 seconds left. And Winthrop, you know, is going to have to put a full court press on. That's all they can do, really. And a quick foul. Alex Denier for Winthrop fouls. And he fouls. Again, he fouls Mark Smith, and he's Gloucester's best free throw shooter. And the 2 big free throws here for Gloucester. Shot is up. It's good. 3-point lead for Gloucester. Smith, and it's good. It's a 4-point lead for Gloucester, and that will do it for tonight. The final score, the Gloucester Fishermen 71, the Winthrop Vikings 67, and this game probably was closer than it really should have been. So the Fishermen go to 5-7 on the year. And that will do it for tonight, folks. For my colleague, Jim Capello, I'm Phil Nicastro. And this has been KPN TV's coverage of Gloucester High School basketball. Until next time, folks, good night.